Whether you love frozen margaritas or hate them, you're going to love this watermelon mint margarita, which can even be adapted into a fantastic alcohol-free summertime dessert. So as we talked with our smoothies, you need some sort of frozen component if you're making a frozen drink, but you are not limited to frozen fruit alone. You can actually make your own fresh fruit ice cubes, which is what we're gonna do for the base for this margarita. And I have to admit, I am in the hate camp when it comes to frozen margaritas. I find that they're usually much too sweet. Often the margarita mix is filled with high fructose corn syrup. But this recipe has me totally converted. The base for it is fresh watermelon juice. So to make this, I'm just gonna add my watermelon right to my blender. I make a lot of fresh watermelon juice in the summertime. Fresh fruit juices are so good. And I often add some mint and lime to my watermelon juice, and that's how this recipe was born. So to make a fresh watermelon juice, all you do is you put watermelon in a blender and you blend it, and that's it. So I'm gonna season this a little bit, add some fresh mint, and then I'm also gonna add some sugar. So if I'm in the summer making a fresh watermelon juice, I typically do not add sugar because the watermelon is sweet enough. But for the margarita, we need that sugar to balance out the lime juice and the tequila. So I'm just gonna put my lid on and then blend on high until it's completely smooth. Okay, that is the base for our margaritas. But we need to make some ice cubes out of this. So I'm gonna pour this mixture into 2 ice cube trays, just like this. Oh, it smells so good. That fresh mint is like summer. I love it. And it pairs so well with lime and watermelon. So these can actually be made ahead of time. You can pop out the ice cubes once they're frozen solid and then put them into a large zip top freezer bag, and they'll store in the freezer for up to 3 weeks. So it makes for a really great last minute cocktail or a dessert. Okay, you can see my watermelon ice cubes are nice and solid. You want to give them at least 6 hours so that they're nice and solid before you move on to making your frozen margarita. So for the base of that, we need some fresh lime juice. I'm gonna go ahead and add this in. You wanna squeeze your own lime juice here. It's gonna make a big difference with flavor. And now for our tequila, I have 3/4 of a cup of a tequila blanco, which is a unaged tequila. It's silver tequila, it's the clear stuff. Add that in, but you can certainly make a virgin version of this cocktail by simply using water or coconut water, or you could swap out the tequila for rum or vodka and kind of make more of a daiquiri style. And then last but not least, our watermelon ice cubes. And you'll see what I did is I unmolded my ice cubes onto a large piece of parchment paper, and that way it's gonna make it easier for me to transfer them to my blender. In they go. Okay, now I'm just gonna blend on high until smooth. Smells really good. Okay, I'm gonna give this a taste just to make sure that all of the flavors are balanced. Depending on the sweetness of your watermelon, you might wanna add a little bit more sweetener. Oh, that is so good. I am such a convert with frozen margaritas. Now, if you do feel like it needs a little bit more sweetener, you can blend in some agave nectar and just give it another blend to combine, but this is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it into my margarita glasses, just like that, which I've salted. I just dipped the top of my margarita glasses in some water and then in some salt, because I love that sweet, salty combination of flavors. You can garnish with a little sprig of mint if you like. Serve this to your guests, and the party is just getting started. Cheers.